Hey everyone, welcome all, welcome back to my channel if you're not new. Today I have more messages for the collective, for those of you who resonate more with darker energies, you know, like underworld entities, the infernals. This is definitely the place for you. So yeah, let's just dive right in. So today's message for the collective is the wisdom in reverse card. So there's this need to rely on your own intuition or developing your own intuition and inner guidance in order to help you navigate through life's challenges. We have this lovely card from my Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I think that's what it's called. Vintage. I'm not wearing my glasses today. Yep, Vintage Wisdom. Ha! How funny. Got the Wisdom card, and my deck is called Vintage Wisdom. But yes, this lovely Victorian like postcard card over here. It's definitely talking about the need to develop your own inner guidance in order to make decisions that will be beneficial to your life and for your highest good, to be more aligned with your soul path and your destiny with the wisdom in reverse card. The lady on the card has an owl on her shoulder. This archetype is supposed to represent the goddess Athena, because of the owl on her shoulder. So it's definitely there's definitely a need to do more like intuition training. Perhaps some of you may be interested in learning about divination or just trying to find ways to connect deeper to yourself, into your own intuition. Some of you may have been seeing owls or like have owls around you as like a sign, a spiritual symbol around you. When it comes to this card, some of you may also like have like a goal or a dream in mind, because I also have this card, distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare dream it, so must it be. So there's something that you've been trying to manifest in your life, whether it be like a place to go, like a move, you want to change your environment, or you just want to change. Yeah, it's giving a lot of living situation energy, distant dream. Yeah, it it may call for like a physical move. If it resonates, it resonates, but if it doesn't, then it just means to move on from a certain paradigm that's happening in your life, like moving on from certain narratives we tell ourselves that, you know, something's too hard or something's too impossible for us to do. With the distant dream card, you're being called, you're being called to dream bigger for your life. It's okay to want more for yourself. It's okay to wish for more, but sometimes you don't know how to make that wish come true. This is where the wisdom card comes in order to have your heart and soul roam free, to find like the spiritual, you know, like this ease, like this lightheartedness that may have been missing from your life, these moments of joy, you wonder how you would be able to make that wish manifest, because there might have been, a lot of obstacles in your path, with the boogeyman card. As life unfolds and shadow overpowers light, will my innocence be left untouched? Some of you may have been, gone through a lot of trials and error, like, a lot of trial and error when it comes to just, living life, being on a spiritual path or journey, trying to figure out what works well for you, trying to figure out the best options for yourself, when, past situations didn't bring about the results that you may have wanted. The wisdom card being in reverse may point to this energy of the boogeyman, this looming fear that no matter what you do, there's just going to be something in the background, some looming presence or force, or this energy that may try to sabotage what you might have going on, or what you're trying to accomplish. There's this very uneasy energy, may or may not be malicious, but this energy seems almost suffocating in a way. Just, it's like, how you go into certain areas or places, say in the dead of night, you go past a dark alley and you just get this awful uneasy feeling. It's like, yeah, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to be anywhere near that area. It's giving that energy to me. And because of that paranoia almost, that there's something out to sabotage you and your goals, it makes it harder for you to rely on your inner wisdom, your inner intuition. It's if I try to do this thing, if I'm trying to complete this project or make this career pivot, or try out this new hobby, or go to this move to this new area, is there something that's gonna stand in my way between me and that goal? Am I gonna end up failing before I can even try or get this endeavor off the ground? Because there's definitely this desire to want to transition and move on to a new chapter in your life, but this energy of the boogeyman, whatever past fears or traumas, could be holding you back from making the better choices that need to be made to help make that progress within your life. Okay. So okay. I was about to say how to get rid of this boogeyman energy. How to get rid of this boogeyman energy. How to rely on the wisdom. So we got sanctuary and celebration. Some of you, in order to try and dispel the energy, this heavy suffocating energy, this paranoia that might be, sabotaging your inner intuition. Some of you are called to set up like this, to set up this safe space, this sanctuary, whether it be like a physical space, like within your house, maybe set up an altar, or dedicate yourself to like certain, spiritual practices, maybe doing some grounding work. Like there's this need to create an energy of feeling safe within your body, safe within your mind and spirit, safe within your environment, so you're able to fully come back to, fully come back home to yourself and connect to yourself, to, listen to your inner voice and its guidance on what next steps you need to take when it comes to sanctuary, or just doing things that help you feel more grounded, or more at home, like maybe wearing crystals, because this woman, she's decked out in some sort of diamond necklace, and her headpiece, I think it's made out of some sort of gemstone. Yeah, like doing some sort of glamour work. Some of you may be seeing a lot of birds around you, maybe drawn to the peacock, or you may have been seeing peacock symbolism as of late. Yeah, there's like a lot of air energy, a lot of this desire for freedom, because we saw the wisdom card with the owl. And speaking of things that fly, there's butterflies here on the celebration card. The celebration, yeah. You're also being called, for some of you, to celebrate how far you've come within your journey. To take a look at the present and see how much you've evolved, comparing yourself from now to who you used to be back then. Some of you, this boogeyman energy could just be, old fears, old energy from the past, still lingering about, trying to muddy, your crown chakra, trying to muddy your third eye chakra, making you doubt your abilities, your intuitive abilities. But Spirit wants you to know that you've come very far. You come very far in your journey. It's okay to celebrate, to allow yourself to be proud of how far you've come within your life. You may not be where you want to be just yet, but you're on the path. Like, you can make it happen. You can make your dreams happen. You just have to get rid of this, get rid of the suffocating energy that wants to hold you back, because you have the ability to be very intuitive, very capable, when it comes to, just relying on your inner guidance. Oh. Any closing messages? Any more closing messages? Or is the starry observatory? Oh, okay. Only one card, only one other card. So we have the starry observatory. A little piece in a cosmic puzzle. Universe only reveals its secret if you dare to dance in the starry dazzle. Yeah, it's more confirmation. This card, its energy reminds me a lot of the card I pulled prior, the distant dreams. So it's confirmation a lot of you have a lot of, big goals, very interesting ideas for your future, you're able to make those manifest. Whatever goal, whatever manifestation that's you have planned out for yourself, you can make it happen. Um, and this card, this starry observatory, reminds me of just like the universe in general, how the universe, how you can co-create with the universe, how you're able to align yourself, how you're able to align yourself with the rhythms of the cosmos in order to follow your destined path for your highest good. You're able to do that. Um, you're able to see. I'm hearing the threads of fate. Yeah, my little brother is playing his game in the background and raging. I'm so sorry if you can hear that, if you can hear him in the background, but but yeah, some of you may have been called to possibly do some planetary magic almost, talking more to the planets like the moon, the stars. Definitely, some of you may be interested in doing astrology as well. Thinking, looking at this card, thinking about this card, using astrology. Uh, Using astrology, and what I mean by astrology is like not just those little pop culture horoscopes that everybody is used to hearing about, but more so like actual astrology, like learning about your birth chart, learning about how certain planets are in, how certain planets reside in your houses that affects your energy within that specific area of life. So that could be another way for you to further hone in on your intuition, to learn more about like what path to take, like what decisions you need to make in order to stay on the path, your destined path that the universe has planned out for you. So if you're like, let's say, interested in making a career pivot or want to know anything about your career, you would look in the 10th house of your astrological birth chart, or your second house of like money and finances and personal possessions, or you'd look at like the 6th house of your day-to-day routines, your health, your jobs and stuff of that nature, and look at the planets that reside in those houses. You know, take a look at where your midheaven is. It's, stuff of that nature. So if you're not into astrology, you should definitely check it out. Or if you are, then definitely lean onto that more in order to help you make decisions when it comes to into making certain pivots within your life. But yeah, that's all the messages I have for the collective today. If you enjoyed this reading, then well, you know what to do. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you all next time. Take care of yourselves and have a nice day. Bye.